So we're back up here on Suicide Road up by the Dream Mine. We got I believe it's a full-size Chevy Silverado. We're gonna go take a look at it. So we just barely got back from the record games, or the off-road games, and we got everything loaded up still. So we figured we'd just bring it all.
That way we have more tools depending on what we find when we get up there.
It's a thin road and it's steep, so we're gonna go take a look at it. Join us for the ride.
Mine shows to the left.
Yeah, that's the gate.
That's the way from the top, I believe.
He's thinner, we'll let him go first.
Where did you head up? Was it from this area or a different area?
No, sir, it was from the backside.
That would make sense.
He's asking if it's not one or if we are able to.
Mine shows we turn left right here to go probably to the upper part.
Yeah, that's the one with the locked gate. I was going to look at it from the bottom first, and then go up there.
Air the tires down just to speed up the ride. Got it up there?
Yes, sir.
You see that?
Oh, there it is.
Pretty good angle.
It's crazy.
That was probably a comfort factor of about 10.
Oh, I was.
Suck that seat right up in there.
Yeah, I was looking for it. I was like, please be there, please be there. So should I move it or something? I mean, I left the key in it. I wasn't sure how it was gonna work out with not having a ride in the back. But it's there. Yeah, like. It's crazy.
It didn't have any decent trees uphill from it. Snatch block off.
Literally just by imagination.
Let me switch to angle gauge on my phone. That's over 35.
And then we can drive it forward and backward under pressure. Right here we don't have much of a lip,
No.
but it's not too steep. I wonder if we could
There
put
is right here.
the Land Cruiser back tire right where you're at, front tire right here, front tire right there, and come against this berm.
Wouldn't take much pressure to get it going though. If
Yeah,
it's
but if we're just
already
pulling
leaning.
sideways. I could drive past him in the Montero, but it doesn't have a rear winch, so it doesn't.
Yeah.
I'd have to go way up and turn around and come back down. It's almost worth just driving around.
Going around. This has it's hooked in pretty good here. I wonder if we turn it all the way the other direction, if it'll pull it up just a little bit, and then just hook one to the rear and see if we can get the rear to walk up with one winch. But if it seems like the front,
And then steer with the front.
and steer with the front. But if the front's
Well,
wanting to
look,
go
the
down,
front's
we can
not
just
hitting.
stop.
So it could work. Because we're not rubbing on the front.
Yeah, yeah, and that's
typically we
hooked in
don't have
pretty
steering
good.
and it starts to go downhill when we're rubbing. He's got enough ground clearance.
Yeah.
Let's give it a shot. And you said the keys are in it?
These are it.
Let's move the Land Cruiser down, because we're gonna have to back up. If we do it that way, it's not gonna be a straight up, it's gonna be a straight diagonal. So we're gonna have to pull the rear kind of tight and then back down. While you're backing down, I'll jump in it and drive. Let's grab your soft shackle first. We'll hook to the high side first, and then when we get it up, then we'll hook to the low side.
It's in the bag.
I'm a little bit worried about
In the
cutting
back
it,
seat.
since this is a pretty steep one.
Yeah, because if the nose starts swinging down, it's going, and then this is going to follow it.
Nah, That'll hold it up. They're almost the same weight.
We'll just gather whatever we can scrounge up and take for this one, but then we'll have.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys, yeah. Our angels. That's crazy.
Toss it over here.
What'd you call that? That's a sock?
This is a soft shackle.
Soft shackle.
You might have this running. Keep the battery charged, plus you might have to steer down the hill.
Yeah.
I think I'll go up here.
And let it roll back a little. Put it in reverse.
Front's going, Caleb.
Okay, from there, hold on.
Is there some kind of way we could tie up onto the front bumper and like pull that?
There's no trees or anything to tie to.
What?
Holy.
Let's roll it back a little bit. See if the front starts to climb. Ready? Hold on. Let me pull you.
Nope.
Nope. It's going farther. Yeah, we've got a hook to the front. Every time it moves at all, any pressure, the front's going farther and farther.
I've been watching this tire. Feels like
I don't even want to get in the way, but would it make a difference to try and like
I don't
dig out some kind of track for the front wheel to crawl in, or?
No, that's soft. It'll just come right up. We need to come up here and get hooked onto the front, so we'll hook front and rear, so it can't work the front down anymore.
My heart.
Go ahead and jump out.
Woo.
Um,
How'd you do the angle thing? You check the angle of
I
that.
don't look strong enough.
Go to measure. Say 31,
36.
36.
Let's get it.
Put it right here.
We can compare it again.
Right here.
Yeah.
I think it kind of tilts a little bit once it gets there.
Because this started climbing and that started sinking, which is going to make the angle go worse.
Mm-hmm.
But that started to pull the berm. So there's a lot of weight.
Even the pack stuff is just trash. Yeah.
Yeah, the top's dry, but it's wet underneath, so it's plowing.
Here we see a boar in its natural habitat, scrounging around looking for food as it's always trying to eat because it's so fat. Fatty McFat boar.
If we can start there and it'll dig down behind it and grab, should be able to pull the nose up.
Those trees aren't strong enough. Caleb says he can pull them out by hand.
If we go up high enough, it'll just keep biting until it grabs something.
Well, I was thinking this rock's big enough if we could start up and it it behind it, that would be plenty, because this rock's not going to come out.
Yeah. Let's put the blue diesel where the Montero is, because it's freaking heavy.
Oh, thank you, little roots. Please stay strong.
Lose on last foot.
Like if we could get the land anchor behind something like this, then there'd be no problem.
I think this is too close. There's a lot of
Yeah,
dip
I
there.
say we
Well,
still
we
go
can
up.
start. We can start up there, but there's a chance that this might continue up the hill.
Yeah,
But if we can hook behind
Maybe.
something,
maybe that little group of brushes. Then we got 10 or 15 feet. It can pull it as it just digs to more and more and more.
yeah.
Okay,
I almost don't want to unhook the Montero.
that's fine.
It's still hooked.
Yeah, it's not gonna go anywhere.
It's not gonna go right now.
If anybody from Smittyville is watching this, we would like a chat. We don't want to use this soft charcoal.
Bottom gonna catch us.
Yeah, it's gonna
Outside this,
It's
oh,
close to these
let's put a hitch
sensors.
point in it and go through it.
You step on your foot.
There's a root that my foot's stuck in.
You want me to push you down the hill so it'll come open?
No. I got it. I got it. Other way. You got a long or short shackle?
Well, you gotta go around the loop.
Huh?
Short.
Do you want this in right now or?
Good, that didn't go up more of an angle. Pulling down the hill like that, it seems like it's gonna kind of skip close to the surface and not dig in as far.
Set an angle from the bar.
Well, we could turn it around. You want to do that? See if it's a better angle?
Just flip it over like that?
Yeah.
Well, it'll still be at the same angle, just these will be out farther, which might help.
This, I think, will be. Well, maybe not. Let's flip it.
It just seems like if it was at this angle, it would dig down more instead of pulling.
Lock this.
Yeah.
You want to hook that soft shackle to it down here?
It doesn't matter. Just getting it up there is going to be a trick.
I go to your left. It's traversing.
About there, 10 feet to your left.
So there's a big outcropping of rock there. If we can go above it and hook down into it.
I think that's a better angle, but whatever you think is best.
Scooting right along, just about 10 inches under the surface. Not digging anymore.
There's kind of a hump and it just ripped the top of the hump off.
It's not digging. It's at the same angle as the surface. It needs to be tilted down a couple of degrees so it'll dig down into the ground, not just straight across.
Can we go where it already ripped up?
It's in it still.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
So keep going.
Try a little harder.
I thought it was digging in there.
It's as far as it's gonna dig. It can't really dig anymore. Because once this starts pulling up, it angles it up and starts coming out. It's just at the wrong angle. It's gotta be tilted down a couple of degrees. That's good. It's not going to hold.
And now we can plant
Just in this
something
dirt.
up there.
It goes down about 10 inches, but then it's even with the surface and it just scoops.
That's what I was worried about with those. Not being able to grab anything, but
If we angle that, it'll go down more instead of just scooting under the surface. You got a Sawzall?
Days never finished. Master got me working. Someday Master set me free.
look at us making the customer work.
That's not how I feel at all.
Now we can take over shoveling for a little bit.
Is there something to grab yet?
It's hard to tell.
If there's any point.
So much dirt.
Right? So all
Rocks,
this
you
down
can't
here.
tell if it's a baseball-sized
I feel like
rock or
something's digging hard down there. So I'll just
Bolt-like
open up the
rock.
back.
Yeah, it goes a hair more. I'm going to get out of the way because if it jumps, I don't want to be by it. Winter, that's not a good place for you.
Well, we don't want to jump too much. Put a foot on it at least.
No,
We don't want it to hit his truck.
it won't do any good. If that pops off, it'd just take my leg with it. It's already under a decent amount of pressure. Real slow.
It looks like it's coming out.
I'll dig it deeper.
The nose started going down.
Keep going or no?
Now let's dig deeper.
Hold it. Okay, let up.
And go in where that rock was.
Broke the rock. Could be good.
We should put the point on the other side. And you think it'll hold more if that point was on the other side? We had the shovel part of the...
Put a little pressure on it. Okay. Pull it!
Now if we...
Yeah, we need to move. You two. Okay.
If we need to move those tires...
It's bending the entire thing. We cannot put any more pressure on it, no matter where it is. It'll never have more grip than that. It's bending that rod really.
So now we just need to turn the wheel so it'll walk up.
So...
Okay, why don't you jump in?
Okay.
The way if it goes, you can steer it down the hill.
If you turn towards that and put it in drive, we'll just walk it up.
Reverse.
Drive, reverse. Just like we normally do. Now, you want to go reverse first?
It's in reverse now.
Okay. Come on back. Up. Now, see if you can turn driver or passenger and go forward. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna let the rear out a little. Okay, go ahead. Hold on. Lost my spot on the winch. Okay. Go ahead. Go forward. Okay, hold on. I want you to start turning a little bit driver. We're going to go forward about 2 more feet. Go ahead, keep going forward, turn the driver a little. Right there. Keep going. Okay. Now I want you to turn all the way driver.
So reverse.
And reverse. But I think I'm going to unhook the... No, never mind. I'm going to keep it hooked up. Okay. Come on back. Okay, hold up. All right, come back a little. Okay, stop. All right, we'll come back a little bit more, but only about a foot. Okay. Okay? Now I want you to go forward again, turn passenger. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead. Go up. Okay, go ahead. Hold on. Hold it right there. Where's his front?
Front's looking decent.
Not all the way up yet?
Not all the way, but it's...
Okay, we're on the rope with his other tire. How far, Dad, how far forward can I go before I hit the anchor?
2 feet, 1
Okay.
foot before you hit the rock.
I'm okay with hitting the rock. I just don't want to hit the anchor. So turn a little bit more driver. Right there. Let's see if you can just squeeze it up a little more.
It's not bad.
It's about there.
We just gotta get the rear up now. I think we're pretty close to there.
Okay. We're gonna have to unhook the anchor from the. Hold up! Don't turn the wheels.
Well, if I keep it
No,
like
don't
this,
turn them. Just how you had them. Actually, don't turn them again. Every time you turn them, it pushes the berm, and you were perfect right where you had it.
well,
So
let's go backwards.
no, we have to go forward.
Okay.
So we have to unhook the land anchor, and you're gonna drive the front forward while I pull the rear up while I drive my truck backwards.
Okay.
Okay?
He's gonna climb a rock right now.
Yep. That's okay. He can climb a rock. It's not gonna push him over.
Just a little more level.
Your rear's still tied up, Ben. If you want to get out, you can. It's stable.
You want me to unhook?
It's gonna take me a second. That's fine. Ready, Ben? I'm in control. Okay. Go ahead, Ben.
That's a move.
Little brake, Ben. Bring it left. Light's a lot more. Okay. Hold up right there.
You gotta go a lot slower if I'm the right way.
No, I think we're good right there, actually. Let me unhook. You are in the groove now.
It looks good.
All right, Jake, go ahead and pull forward. Stop.
Well, you learned when to stop 15 feet before you did.
Yeah, I know, right?
Now this looks strong.
Okay, go ahead, Jake. Go ahead, pull on down to Ben. Ben, Land Cruiser. All right, keep your wheels right there. Slowly come back.
Now the one rock that was in the way is the rock that saved us. So it works both ways.
Miraculous.
As you roll, a hair driver.
Front wheel's too far to
Right
the
there.
downhill side.
Keep them. Not so
You can see the
brave.
rocks moving.
Nice and smooth. Good job.
That back is so
Perfect.
high
Your
up.
rear tire's back in the groove.
It's got to be
Keep your
high.
front exactly how it is. Okay. You are on solid ground.
Yeah, it feels good now.
All right. Go passenger.
I'll come back for that.
Right there. Perfect. Hair driver. Right there. Perfect. Straight back. Crank it. Good, you can go forward now.
Only one casualty. wasp flew up my sleeve and stung me twice.
Oh,
On my camera hand.
dang it.
Thank you guys.
So you can see a little bit of scratching in here from the bushes up along there. But luckily we were able to pull it mostly sideways so it didn't scratch anymore. And it's not bad. These don't look deep. I think they'll buff out. Won't even be able to tell. Is there? Yeah. Not bad at all. So yeah, in those circumstances when it's real loose like that, if the tires spin, that's a problem. Spinning tires or riding the brakes so they drag, turning too tight and the tires will plow. So small amounts of turning and letting the tires roll will keep it from sliding downhill if it's not too much of an angle. But once the tires spin at all or start to have to lock up the brakes and they slide, if you have to turn real tight, it's just going to keep going downhill. But small amounts of turning and let it roll, and it worked its way back up. So there, a little bit of pressure on with the land anchor was just enough to keep the front. So that worked. It's out. Not bad at all.
Okay, so we are going to start hosting a monthly trail ride where we go up and do a trail cleanup. We will be choosing trails that are local to Utah County. We might go do some in Salt Lake County. We might even drop further south and do some. We're definitely open to suggestions. So leave a comment if there's any trails that you'd like to get together and do. But we're going to start doing a trail ride and trail cleanup once a month, where we go out and we can go out with inexperienced drivers, teach them how to use their rigs, give them pointers on how to recover themselves, also how to just use their rigs to the best, and safest part of their capabilities. Anybody that wants to join us, we're going to invite all viewers to come.
We will eventually do some of the harder trails too for the more experienced drivers with built rigs. But we'll start out with some mild trails that pretty much anybody could do in a four-wheel drive vehicle without worrying about damage and stuff. We'll probably start out real close to here, local, and then we can branch out. Just depends on where people want to go and what they want to do.
So leave a comment if there's any trails that you guys have been wanting to try, and we'd love to go try them with you, or if we've run them, we'd love to go just show you, how to get there and how to get through them and stuff like that. We want to do this as kind of a community building thing. One of the things that we really liked about the off-road clubs that we used to be a part of is they'd get together, they'd take care of trails, they would do cleanups up American Fork Canyon. 4 Wada used to every year go up and do fixing on trails, and it did a lot for the 4x4 community, and there's a lot less of that now, and there's a lot less clubs that do that. And we want to kind of promote taking care of the land, taking care of the trails, cleaning up after other people when you go out, and most of the 4x4 community does that. They do really, really good about keeping things clean and tidy and being respectful of the trails. And we want to promote that. We want to support it. And we'd like to get together with fans and give people an opportunity to come hang out with us and come wheel with us and stuff like that. Learn if you want to learn, or just get out and have somebody to go wheeling with if you don't have anybody. So definitely leave in the comments any trails that you want to start trying. Like he said, we're going to mix in hard trails, easy trails. We'll definitely bounce back and forth between whatever difficulties we want to do. We'll probably do everything between a 1 and a 9. So just let us know.
It's early in the year. There's not a ton of trash on trails yet, but there are some areas like 5 Mile is probably where we'll start run the snakes, and it's been used pretty much year round. So there might be a little bit more cleanup to actually do on some of that area. So we're going to start there, and that's going to be just in a couple of weeks, end of the month on the 27th.
So April 27th, we are going to meet at the parking lot just before mile marker 14 on SR 72, past 5 Mile. And what time do you think meet there? 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock at the parking lot.
A.M.
10 a.m. at the parking lot just before mile marker 14. And we're going to run the snakes. Probably just rattlesnake, depending on the vehicles that show up. And then we're going to take the dirt road up and probably go up and drop on the top of Merker mines, so we can look down in the mines and stuff. It's a very, very beautiful drive. Anybody with a pickup should be able to come and enjoy, but there will be stuff for serious rigs too. So if you have a really built Jeep or a really built Toyota or anything that you want to do something a little harder, come join us still. There's still going to be some obstacles that you can play on, and it'll be difficult. So yeah, come join us.
Yeah.
So April 27th at the parking lot just this side of mile marker 14 on SR 72, 10 a.m.
Bring your own lunch.
And breakfast and dinner. Couldn't hurt. And water.
Lots of water. Or if you're like me, you don't drink water, whatever you drink.
Bring Mountain Dew and chocolate milk.
Yep.
All right. We'll see you there. Thanks.